He's a fun kid, loves wrestling with his brother and playing in the front yard with the neighbors. He always has some scheme that he's cooking up, it seems like. Cogs are always moving in that kid's little brain.
I like fencing and like chess, and I like mobile up and Minecraft.
He was 3. He was having like some fevers, and I wasn't super worried because he's a little kid.
My dad, he saw like my face, half of my face was red. And my mom, she brought me to Dr. Plaque's.
When we got there, his belly was really swollen, and he also had bruising that the doctor called petechiae. So they were like pinpoint bruises, and they were right here where his seatbelt had been just coming from our house to the doctor's office. Auggie was diagnosed with B-cell ALL leukemia. He first was getting IV chemo and steroids, got a PICC line, and then finally he was doing well enough that he got a port implant, so he was able to get IVs through a port on his chest, and it really wasn't traumatic to get it injected that way. Children's does a really great job of making sure that really scary medical things aren't scary for the kids.
Child Life is, I think, an essential component of St. Louis Children's and any children's hospital. The services we provide are aimed at supporting children specifically. The hospital is a really scary place, especially if you are a child. You're not feeling well, you are then at a hospital. That's a different place. It's scary, there's loud noises, there's people around, you're separated from your normal life. And our team aims to help support patients through that, so they then can leave with a positive experience.
This new tube is really cool because now when they need to take a little bit of blood from your body, they don't have to poke, they can take it right out of the tube.
Yeah.
Donor funding is essential to the Child Life programs. More than half of our budget comes from donor funding. All of our expressive therapies, our school team, and our playroom operations all rely on grants and donor funding.
The first, couple of weeks, he was on all these steroids, so he was getting bigger and bigger in his face. He had tummy aches, and he was really low energy.
I was very tired, and my hair popped out.
We had a big party and had a head shaving ceremony. He had a few more months of kind of more intense and less intense treatments. The next spring, things got easier. He went into a different phase of treatment, like the maintenance phase. And so then for the next about 2 years, he was on a lower dose of chemo. His hair grew back, his energy kind of returned. Everything else kind of was back to a better state, but his heart was still kind of enlarged. So we have a cardiologist at Children's who we meet with, but that's really kind of our follow-up right now, is just making sure that he's still on a positive track there, and otherwise, he's in full remission. Thank you so much for providing some normalcy for kids, for helping them get out of their isolation and be able to play and be kids.